The case is closed and the truth is out, yet majority of Americans still believe in conspiracy theories around JFK's death. And since the election day is tomorrow, why not go over the top 5 bizarre conspiracy theories regarding one of the most debated major events in modern U.S. history? Hey, spooky siblings. My name is Red.
And I'm Polty.
And this is Scary Monday on Left on Red. Let's jump in. Number 5, the Mafia. The Mafia conspiracy theory revolves around the New Orleans mobster Carlos Marcello. Carlos was deported to Guatemala after Kennedy came to office and put his brother Robert Kennedy in charge of tackling organized crime as the U.S. Attorney General. After Marcello somehow made his way back to the United States,
I hear he went through a jungle wearing alligator shoes. I mean, it makes sense for someone who is considered the real-life godfather.
Anyway, after Marcello made his way back to the U.S., he allegedly made threats against the president. He also allegedly confessed to the crime to an FBI informant. Mafia conspiracy believers point to Lee Harvey Oswald's trip to New Orleans prior to the assassination, as well as to mob ties of Oswald's killer, Jack Ruby. Number 4, the CIA. 7% of conspiracy-loving Americans blame the Central Intelligence Agency for Kennedy's death.
Well, 7% of conspiracy-loving Americans need a new hobby.
This theory, Polty, was more popular in the 60s and the 70s as Americans became aware that the CIA had successfully plotted to assassinate Vietnam's President Ngo Dinh Diem.
And Fidel Castro, unsuccessfully.
After that failed Bay of Pigs invasion of Cuba in 1961, Kennedy and the CIA were on rough terms, leading conspiracy-minded individuals to suspect the CIA retaliated by having the president killed. Now, speaking of Fidel Castro, what if he himself was involved? And that's exactly our conspiracy theory number 3. Castro definitely had the motive, considering the CIA was plotting to kill him and had trained Cuban exiles to attempt to overthrow his government. Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th U.S. president, was himself a believer of this theory. In 2 separate interviews, in 1968 and 1969, he mentioned that Castro was behind the assassination. However, Castro himself denied the allegations, calling the idea absolute insanity in a 1977 interview. Despite that, according to Gallup, 5% of Americans believe Cuba was behind the assassination. Number 2, the Grassy Knoll. In 1964, the Warren Commission concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone and that Jack Ruby also acted alone when he killed Oswald 2 days later. But most people cannot seem to accept that this could have been the work of a lone gunman, that there is nothing more to it. In 1976, the Select Committee on Assassinations, which re-investigated JFK's assassination, concluded that there was probably a second shooter on the Grassy Knoll. The Grassy Knoll is a small, sloping hill in the Dealey Plaza overlooking the site where Kennedy was assassinated.
The words probably and concluded in the same sentence bother me so much. Please tell me there was a better follow-up research.
In 1982, the National Academy of Sciences Committee on Ballistic Acoustics examined the evidence. They found that reliable acoustic data do not support a conclusion that there was a second gunman.
Yet, the theory lives on.
Number 1. The Umbrella Man. Now, why would someone carry an umbrella on a sunny day? This is the question persistently asked by the people who believe the Umbrella Man conspiracy. Louis Stephen Witt carried a black umbrella with him to Dealey Plaza on November 22, 1963, and was caught in the famed Zapruder film, raising it into the air as Kennedy's car drove past. Now, some have claimed he was giving a signal, while others think he could have shot a poison dart from the umbrella.
But the truth is far less exciting. All Witt wanted to do was to annoy and heckle President Kennedy.
Pretty much. Apparently, Witt had heard the umbrella was a sore spot with the Kennedy family due to its association with then British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, who, like JFK's father Joseph Kennedy, supported appeasement prior to World War II. And this concludes the top 5 bizarre JFK conspiracy theories.
And that was Scary Monday.
Also, this video is a part of 3-part collab with Super Horror Show and Kelly's Unexplained. So, be sure to check out their Election Day related videos in the description.
And to our American spooky siblings, do not forget to vote tomorrow if you haven't already. Toodaloo!
My name is Red, and this is Left on Red. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and press the bell notification button so that you get notified every time Polty and I upload a new video. Until next time.